Hey y'all, I'm Tabby and this is Tabby's Treasured Home. I'm so thankful that you took the chance and clicked on that thumbnail so that we can hang out and go thrift and antique shopping together today. Not only are we going shopping, we're going to head back to the house and we're going to take the treasures that I found and style them together in a couple of different ways just to get some good ideas and inspiration for the spring season. We were in Georgia recently and I wanted to stop at this Goodwill that was right nearby where we were, and honestly, I didn't have high expectations because y'all know lately I have had no luck at Goodwill, but this one was nicely organized. I loved this picture in the gold frame. I thought it was perfect for spring. And look at this huge storage basket. This caught my eye right away. I thought that the price was really great for how large it is, and it had a couple of areas that were damaged, but not too bad. And it would be perfect for storage for toys or blankets. They had a pretty good selection of furniture too, and honestly, I was just impressed with how clean and neat this store was compared to the one at home where I live. So for those of you that are really big fans of Goodwill, I apologize because my experience has not been as good as yours, and you guys have been holding out on me. You have the best stores in your city, I bet. Now watching this back, I'm like, man, I should have got that basket and that basket for storage and styling, but we were on our way out this day, so I must have not been paying that much attention. But I really loved their holiday aisle. They had so many goodies for fall and Christmas, and now is the time to buy for those things at thrift stores. They also had an aisle of brand new stuff, which I have never seen before. Now we are back home in South Carolina, and I wanted to visit time and time again Antique Mall. I have been here before years ago, but it has been so long since I have given this place a visit, and oh my goodness, I was so excited. Just looking at everything on the outside was bringing my heart so much joy. All of these collected items, vintage, old, rusty and crusty. Y'all know I love me some rusty and crusty stuff. I was absolutely in love with this little dresser with the flowers and greenery poking out. So gorgeous, so beautiful. And as soon as I opened the door, I knew I was going to be overwhelmed because I only had 30 minutes to look through everything and to show you, my friends, everything. I did my very best, and we definitely will go back again. But man, these booths were absolutely breathtaking. Look at this hutch. This hutch is so gorgeous. There were so many things here that caught my eye, and I did my best to show you some of my favorite parts and also scanning the whole entire booth so you could get a good idea how everything looked and how everything was styled by these booth owners for the season. I am going to dream about this brass pitcher. It was $23, which I think is a good price for a solid brass pitcher. I just didn't want to spend the money. I wanted to buy things that were only $10 or less. So that means I had to look over a lot of these things because some stuff was priced pretty high, but they were so gorgeous, and there were some new mixed in with the old, which I am a fan of that. That's what my house looks like. So I liked seeing all of the different things that these booth owners had put together to sell, like these carrots. They took these spindles and painted them orange and then put some greenery at the top. And this is something that I think anyone can do, and it's a creative way to decorate for the Easter season. You know what this booth also had? Mackenzie child pieces. And I know that is so super popular. I have seen it everywhere, all over YouTube. Look at these pieces. They are priced very high, $225, but I thought that they were really pretty and unique. Look at these bird houses that this booth owner had made. They were called teacup bird houses. I thought that that was pretty unique. I loved these pieces. My friend actually just scored one of these. I got a text message from my friend Melissa. She just got one of those at a Goodwill. So you never know what you're going to find at a Goodwill. She got it for a good price too. And I don't know if you see that little metal goose at the bottom over there in this booth, but I thought that that was so cute and would be perfect for a spring front porch or to put in your garden. And these consignment stores, as I said before, you never know if you're going to get something that is new or truly old and vintage. I honestly don't mind if it's not an antique. I just want it to look that way, to appear that way. That's just me personally. I did notice that one of these booths had a Hobby Lobby picture in there, so I was like, yeah, not everything you see here is gonna be very unique, but there are some pieces here that you can get that you will not get anywhere else, but you definitely have to pay the price for it. If you are looking for furniture pieces for your home and you want to add a little extra character and uniqueness while doing so, maybe you should check out your antique stores or consignment stores like this, because this store was packed to the top with all kinds of different furniture pieces, different sizes and shapes, some big, some small, all different colors. I was amazed at all of the options, and there was plenty of variations of prices as well. So that will add a little bit of extra character to your home to get a piece from a place like this that nobody else has. I came across a couple of doorknobs here also, and I was thinking that that would be really neat to search for if you were looking to add some character to a pantry door or something like that. I also saw a couple of drawer pulls here and there. And look at this glow-in-the-dark dish set. I thought that was really interesting. And look, this booth even had old Reba there to greet you with a bag of Frito scoops. A single mom who works 2 jobs and loves and kids and never some. Okay, I want to take a minute to talk about the cabbage craze that is sweeping across YouTube and Instagram. But first, I want to show you what I found cabbage and bunny themed at the antique store. This is what I liked about this one. There was a bunny popping out of it, and there was a carrot for the handle. Are you kidding me? It was $60 for a set of 3. I'm not sure what the picture in the back was priced at. I didn't see a price. It was a little too much for me, but it reminded me of the Target cabbage set that everybody is dying to get their hands on right now. I have seen it so many times. I think the inspiration for many people is Liz Marie Galvan. I think that's how you say her name. I have 2 of her books. Absolutely love her Instagram. There is so much inspiration there. And she has a whole Peter Rabbit cabbage cabinet, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And I've always wondered, where in the world does she find these pieces? And I was excited to actually find something that seemed a little unique at this antique store. We are back home and it is the next day, and I am so excited to share with you this haul that I have. It's not a lot of stuff, but I went in there not knowing what I was going to find. I really just wanted to look around with y'all, and I ended up sticking with a theme. Again, going in with the spring state of mind. And I was able to find some stuff that is gonna be really adorable for the spring and Easter season. I didn't end up finding anything at that Goodwill, but I will say, I did have some comments saying, hey, Goodwill is not all that bad. And maybe it's just where I live, right? Maybe it's the one that's closest to me that I don't think they're filtering some of the stuff that's coming through there before they put it out. And when you're at a thrift store, I mean, it is going to be kind of junky, but what I'm talking about is having a little bit of organized chaos, okay? That is the type of environment I thrive in. So the first thing that I found was this adorable basket. It looks like a little Easter basket to me. It had really pretty detailing around the side, looked a little scalloped. I thought this would be really pretty to style for the spring and Easter season. The next thing I got, this is the thing that I got that was a reproduction, but as soon as I saw it, I thought Easter, I thought spring, and it's this lamb mold. I think that it is really pretty. It definitely looks vintage, but it's definitely not. It doesn't say where exactly it's from. It just says Melrose on it, but the booth was very honest about it and had on the tag that it was a reproduction. I think this was like $7 or $8, and it was the first thing that I picked up as I was walking around, because to me, as long as it just looks old and crusty, I'm excited about it. So I got this and immediately had a vision of styling it next to one of my Jesus pictures. I personally believe that Jesus is the reason to celebrate Easter, his life, death, and resurrection. So I really loved the idea of pairing the lamb with the picture of our spotless lamb, Jesus Christ.
No conditions, no exceptions, just redemption, endless blessings, no frustration, no hesitation, just forgiveness for his children. No conditions, no exceptions, just redemption, endless blessings, no frustration, no hesitation, just forgiveness.
Let's talk about this little guy. He is so stinking cute. I loved that he had a little bit of color to him, but he was muted and like the colors were more of a pastel. So you have yellow, blue, and green. And I don't know if you can tell, but the bottom has like a crackled effect. I really liked him. I liked his basket. I liked that he was tall and skinny. I thought it would be really cool to style him as a bookend possibly, but you can put him anywhere and he would be the perfect pop of spring and Easter in your decor. The next item that I got gave me a full-on gasp moment when I saw it. I was like, oh, I have to have this. I had already found the other 3 Easter spring items, so I was kind of on the hunt for one more thing, and this was tucked away in the corner of a booth that had basically no spring stuff in it. So I was excited to stumble across this planter. I love that it had a little bit of color with the grass, but everything else was muted. It looks like, really, Ice? Really? You gonna come out now? It's all back. It said, yes, coming out right now. This also looks like it's really heavy. It looks like it's cement, but it's not. I'm not sure what kind of material it is, but it's definitely not heavy. And it just looks really old and vintage and gives that cottage vibe. Leave a comment down below and let me know which find was your favorite. And if you love them all and don't have a favorite, just leave a simple emoji. How about this one today? You engaging with my videos and just leaving a simple emoji is enough to help my channel out a whole lot. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to give me a big thumbs up, like, and subscribe so that you don't miss when I post any other videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.